Alright, this video is a brief overview of envelope number reassignment and some of the basics of it. To get into that section of the program, go into Contribution Setup and then the Envelope Number Maintenance tab. There are several different options here. You can choose a starting number, change the increment, that's how many it increases between envelope numbers. You can set up an exclusion so that it doesn't reassign certain numbers. That's if you want to reserve a certain set of numbers for assignment later. You've got several different options. You can choose to include blank envelope numbers, or if you don't check this, it'll reassign only the people who already have an existing envelope number. You can include deactivated contributors or not. You can run a search first if you wanted to do something very specific, like a certain age range or something along those lines, or you can choose certain member statuses. The new option this year is this section at the bottom. So instead of having to, before, you had to run several different searches, apply them, and then reassign over and over again to get each group to have their own separate envelope number set. Now you can reassign multiple times, and each time, if you choose the second option here, it will just add them to the existing reassignment. Basically, once you make your selections, let's say start at 500, increment by 5, let's exclude numbers 1 to 50. If you hit reassign, that'll make the actual assignment. It doesn't physically change anything in the system, it just sort of records what it's going to do if you later hit apply. If you hit print reports, you can see a list of what your old number was and what your new number was. As you can see, based on these settings, the first number it started with was 500, and then incremented by 5 for every number. You can also see the old envelope number, and as you can tell here, it's including blanks. And although I've set an exclusion, I don't think I had any of the excluded numbers in my system already, so it didn't really have any effect. You can also print cross-reference labels, which basically just show you the new envelope number. And you can, if you'd like, choose different member statuses and hit apply again, and it will essentially just append that new selection to the old ones. So now you see we've still got all our old records, but the new statuses are now at the end of the report. Nothing actually happens until you hit apply, and we recommend you make a backup before you hit apply, just in case. That way, should you discover later that there's a problem, you can restore back to where you were. Because once you hit apply, there's no going back, except restoring a backup. The clear button is not used very much. It essentially just erases all the envelope numbers. Not the reassignment, but the actual real envelope numbers. You can run this at any time. Most of our clients will set it up ahead of time, and then when the new year starts and they want to start using the new envelope numbers, that is the moment they come in here and hit apply, which will physically change them. So you can see here he's got his new number of 500, and the next record's 505, so the new set's been assigned.